I used to love playing classical music on the piano. That's great. Why did you stop playing? I received your book today, and it is nice to see you in real time on a live Oh, is this your first time tuning into the stream? Oh, that's great. Okay, all right. Hey, it's my pleasure. I hope you can keep it up, because that's what really matters. I hope I can see you more often during the stream. Am I using a different mic or something? No, I'm using this exact same mic I was using. Like every time I stream from my home, it's this mic. If you happen to live in this Seongnam city, you can get a free flu shot. I actually don't live in Seongnam city. I live in Gyeonggi-do, Gwangju. Today was very crazy temperature gap. Although I think it's going to be even worse tomorrow. So I'm just going to check my weather app here. Whoa, and it says, yeah, tomorrow it's going to be worse. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Right, okay, so tomorrow the lowest will be 1 degrees and the highest will be 16 degrees. That is 3 degrees higher than today. The lowest is going to be the same as it was today, but the highest will be 3 degrees higher, so that's even a larger gap. But then it's going to be very sunny, so it looks like we're going to have some good weather tomorrow. 16, that's not bad. You can be out just with like a hoodie or something and you'll be fine. I'll be right back, guys. 치앙마이에서 오자마자 겨울 체험 적응이 안 됨. I've never been to Chiang Mai. It's in Vietnam, right? I've never been to Vietnam, but I can imagine how big of a difference that would feel like. It's in Thailand. Okay, my bad. We don't have autumn anymore. Well, I guess you could say this is autumn. I mean, it's not cold, right? Although like very early in the morning and late at night, it does get kind of cold. I mean, pretty soon we're gonna be seeing some below zero temperature, right? And not very far from now, too. Like next Monday, I think for the first time, we're gonna get some below zero temperature. I was wondering, do you have several offices for streaming? This is because I noticed that it's kind of different each time. I only have one office, and this is my home. This is one of the rooms in my home. And so sometimes I stream here, sometimes I stream in my office. It depends where I am when I decide to stream. I think we don't have spring and autumn anymore. Yeah, it sure doesn't feel like we have those anymore. It's such a shame, isn't it? It's such a shame. If we do, they only probably last just a couple of weeks. I rode a public kickboard for the first time, and it felt quite difficult to drive. I don't think I got... Of course, it was your first time. It's gonna take at least a dozen more times until you feel comfortable riding those kickboards, right? You gotta be careful, Alice. You really gotta be careful. Those things can be very dangerous. Even if you're careful, others might not be. So you gotta be really, really careful. Every person around me, all of them were hurt when they tried kickboard first. They had a big fall. Please be careful. What do you usually do on the weekend? What do I usually do? I don't know. I spend time with my family as much as I can. I work as much as I can. Just, try to make the most out of my time. So I know that may sound a little disappointing to you or something, but I don't really do anything different just because it's a weekend. How about you, Kanchani? What do you usually do on the weekends? Did you do the soundproof wall thing yourself? Yes, I did it myself. And I'm glad I did because I learned a lot from the experience. I learned that I should probably not do it myself. And I also learned approximately how much it costs to do it, and the kind of material that I need to do it, and how I need to actually use the material, and things like that. Because when you start looking into how you're supposed to do it, you learn this stuff, right? So, the internet connection in this country is terrible. You mean the UK, Suini? Makes me miss your streaming from time to time. Oh, I see. Okay. Now, is it because of maybe your internet service provider, or maybe it's the area you live in? Or is that just a common thing in the UK? Like, do most people complain about bad internet service? I took in the sights of Grand Canyon in the morning and took in a movie in the afternoon. Wow, okay. Wow, sounds like you had a hell of a day. That sounds like a really nice day you had. So what movie did you see? Recently, I started to get daily English lessons in lunchtime. I prepare for IELTS test next month every day instead of having lunch. You should at least eat an apple or something. At least eat an apple. An apple for lunch is as far as I'm concerned, that's enough for most people. Unless you're like an athlete or something, right? Or a bodybuilder. It's really cold outside. It feels like full-on winter. Have you not experienced full-on winter in Korea? This is like nothing. I even have my window open right now. I need to wear long padding. What's the English word for long? I think they say long padding or like a down jacket. I don't know. I'm always confused with those wordings. You see, this is the kind of thing that AI chatbots do really well. So you just go to any AI chatbot and say, hey, what is that in English? Let's try that together right now. Let's see. How would you say long padding in English? You would generally say long puffer jacket or a long padded coat. There you go. Long puffer jacket or a long padded coat. Catching you live chat today, dude. I'm getting used to speak. Oh, that's great. Okay. All right. That's good to hear. That's exactly what I want to hear. You see what Idoan-nim is saying? He's getting used to speaking English. That's exactly what has to happen to everybody learning English. That's how you learn English. You get used to it. Living in a foreign country ain't no joke. Not as easy as it sounds, right? Chongkris님, that's what you're trying to say, right? What do you think of buying a used car in a young age for making memory? Okay, so you mean buying a used car at a young age? I'm not really sure how young you're talking about, but like you mean as soon as you're legally allowed to drive and you have a driver's license? And you're doing that in order to make good memories? Like going on like trips to the beach and stuff? Yeah, sure, do it. I want to raise my kids in English-using country while they are in primary school. That's actually a great idea. When you meet a new person, do you have any good small talk materials or something? No, I don't. I'm actually not very good at small talk, which is why I try to do a lot of reading and trying to keep up with current events and things like that. I'm not naturally very talkative, so I need to equip myself with, a certain understanding and level of knowledge on various topics. That's the only way that I can keep up with small talk. I was so starving because I haven't eaten since last year. What? I just had lunch and wow. Well, what happened? Starving is good for your body. That's what I hear too, yeah. That's what I hear too. Starving is actually good for your body. Haven't you guys noticed that when you are hungry, your mind tends to be much clearer than when you're feeling full? Hi teacher, I have to go to work on Saturday this weekend. I'm already really but I hate this weekend. I'm very sorry to hear that. It sounds like you normally don't have to go to work on Saturday, but because of something stupid that someone else did, or it sounds like it's someone else's fault that you have to go to work this weekend. Is that true? Sam, you prefer planning or being impromptu? I prefer not planning things. I like acting on impulse. Just doing whatever I feel like at any given time. It's been a year since I started my new job at a global company, but having a Zoom meeting in English never gets easy. I think I messed up one again today. It's okay, don't worry about it.